This is Sonarworks SoundID Reference Virtual Monitoring Pro, and this may be the most genius thing I have ever seen. What it does is it allows you to mix in headphones. Now hold on, I know you're saying, but there's already tons of solutions out there, and there's tons of great solutions out there. But what sets this one apart is it doesn't just give you a perfectly tuned room. This actually allows you to clone your own room, or really any space at all, and listen to that in your headphones. So this actually comes with in-ear microphones that you use to measure your room, measure your own head-related transfer function, and then you get this incredibly realistic sound like your own studio room in your headphones. So that means you'll be able to mix anywhere, but still feel like you're in your room. Or maybe you live in an apartment, or you live with other people, it's late at night, and you want to mix, in your room with the feeling of your speakers. Well, guess what, man? Using this, you clone your room, you clone those speakers, and you hear them in your headphones. So now you can mix at any time of the day, night, midnight, 2 a.m., whatever you want, and it will sound like you're actually in your room, with all the benefits of working on speakers versus only headphones. If you only work on headphones, you're not getting proper panning. There's a lot of problems with some different types of effects like reverbs, delays, et cetera, anything that deals with space. If you're panning something 100% left on a standard headphone, then you're not going to hear anything at all in your right ear. But if you pan something 100% left while using speakers, you're still going to hear audio in your right ear because of all the reflections of the sound, right? So there's huge benefits to mixing in an actual space. And again, you can mix in your exact room. And let me tell you, man, in the test that I've done, it blew me away at how accurate this was. I could not tell the difference of putting the headphones on, taking the headphones off, listening through speakers, put the headphones back on. It sounded exactly like my room while wearing headphones. But of course, it's not just your room. You can really go to any different space that you want and clone that space and use that to mix in. If you are mixing in a professional studio and you want to mix in that professional studio, but at home, you can do that. Clone that room and then go to your home studio and still mix in that room just using headphones. Maybe you have to do some live work at a church or some venue or something. Maybe go there first a few days beforehand, clone that room and run some mixes through it, listening through it, on your headphones. So maybe you're prepared on how you're going to be able to mix things or how you have to mix things for that venue. Or if you want to take like your computer out to your car, you could actually make a model of your car and listen to that while sitting in your own studio wearing headphones. So you're able to clone any space and then hear it in your headphones in that virtual mix room, any room that you want. Your room, if you have multiple monitors, you can make multiple profiles and then switch between them, very, very easily here in the software. Say I want to listen to my Atom Audios, I want to listen through my Behringers, I want to listen through my JBLs or whatever it may be. And you can quickly hear all of that without disturbing anyone else, right? Or if you're in a different studio, you can hear your room in your headphones anywhere at any time. Of course, there's a ton of other stuff you can do with this as well, like, checking your mix translation on a bunch of different preset things like laptops and cars, et cetera. So like I said, man, this is one of the coolest, most genius inventions that I have ever seen. If you want to pick it up for yourself, of course, I have a link in the description below, and be sure to use promo code Benoni20 to save 20% off of Virtual Monitoring Pro. Now that code only works for Virtual Monitoring Pro. It doesn't work for the other things. Now, I don't know how long that code is going to last, so make sure you check it out as soon as you can. Again, link for that in the description below. But now we'll head in, we'll go through what's included in the package. I'll show you how to set it up and to create your profile. First, take a look at the box. Pop it open. On top, there's a card that tells you where to find the manual. Pull out the hard storage case, unzip it, and inside is the USB module, USB-C cable, and the binaural microphone. Also included is the SoundID reference for headphone software, which will work as a plugin in your DAW or a system-wide app. Now, the included software only works for headphones. If you also want speaker and room correction, then you would need to buy the SoundID reference for speakers. The USB module has a USB-C port on one end and a 3.5mm port on the other. The USB-C cable, of course, plugs in here, and the included binaural microphone plugs in here. The binaural microphones are worn in your ears for the speaker and headphone measurements, and you can use any over-ear headphones. After registering in your Sonarworks account, download the software and install. Launch the software and log into your account. Next, we'll go through the setup to clone our room so we can hear it in our headphones. Click Start Setup, and it gives you two options. We can use the system-wide app or the plugin version for the calibration. So you can set this up either using the plugin version or the standalone version. It doesn't matter. You're still going to be able to transfer whatever profile you create in both versions. You'll just come in here, choose what you want to do, and you'll choose Load Existing Virtual Monitoring Profile. Again, either in the plugin or the standalone version. So however you want to set this up, that's up to you. But we're going to use the plugin version for this example. So I'll choose the plugin version, open my DAW, create a project, and make sure the sample rate is 44.1 just to avoid conflicts, and place the SoundID reference plugin on the master track. Then I'll connect the binaural microphone to the module and the USB cable, and then plug it in to the computer. Now, if you're on Windows, come down to the speaker icon, right-click, and choose Sound Settings. Scroll down to Inputs, find the Sonarworks mic, open the options, and make sure Audio Enhancements is turned off. Not default, but off. Next, in SoundID Reference, click where it says what you want to do, select Virtual Monitoring, and create New Virtual Monitoring Pro profile. Click Get Started, and then go through the checklist. We have the mic connected, we're not monitoring, we have our headphones, playback is 44.1. If you normally use bass management to route low end to a sub, make sure that's on, otherwise don't worry about it. I use the iLoud sub for a subwoofer, and that has the crossover built in along with room correction, so we're all good here. Speakers and headphones are set to normal levels, and the computer is connected to the internet. Next, so make sure the Sonarworks mic is connected, which we already did. You can see the red light to confirm. Next, and it detected the microphone. Click Next. Then we do a microphone check. So put the microphones in your ears like you would earbuds, and these are labeled for left and right. Next, tap the left mic. Next, then tap the right mic. Click Next, and your binaural mic is set up. Next, and we'll set up the playback device. Click Next again, and choose your audio interface. So I'm using the Audient ID44 Mark II. So I'll select the Audient USB ASIO driver, and then set the outputs. I'll just use 1 and 2. Click Test if you need to make sure that the left and right are correct. Next, then we choose to capture the speakers as they are, or if you have a license for SoundID reference for speakers and you want that room calibration applied, you can select that. Now, if you don't have any room correction, that's fine. Just choose to capture your speakers as they are. Or if you're using other room correction, like I'm using the iLoud sub, which has room correction built in, I'll also choose capture your speakers as they are. Next, and then we choose the audio interface for our headphones. Again, I'm going to choose my Audient interface and the 1 and 2 outputs. Now, the interface and outputs that you choose will depend on how your audio interface works. For the ID44 Mark II, the main out and headphone outs have separate volume controls, so I can quickly switch between them. But you could also use another audio interface, or even plug your headphones directly into your computer. Next, and then we get a warning that the same output channels are selected for the mains and the headphones. Again, this audio interface lets me switch between them quickly, so I will continue anyway. Click Next. And now we're on to the measurement phase. So keep the microphones in your ears. Next, sit at your normal listening position, look straight ahead towards the center between your speakers. Next, and then start the loudness check. You'll need to increase or decrease the volume of your speakers. And we're good. Next, and then we'll capture the profile of the room and the speakers. Click Next. So sit still and look towards the center between your speakers. Click Start Measurement, and a sound will play. All done. Click Next, and then we'll look left and do the same thing. Next, look right and do the same thing. Next. Then we'll do the headphone loudness check. So put on your headphones over top of the microphones and make sure you mute your speakers. Click Next, start the loudness check, and you may need to adjust the volume of your headphones. And we're good. Click Next, and then we'll do the headphone measurement. Click Next, start the measurement, and some tones will play. We're good. Next, and the profile will be created. And we're done. Take out the in-ear mics. Next, put your headphones back on, and then you can do some profile tuning. Click Next. Here it just tells you that you can listen to test tracks and toggle between speakers and headphones. Click Next, and you may get a pop-up saying that your sound is off-center. Maybe one monitor is closer than the other, or you have something like a computer monitor blocking one, etc., etc. So you can choose to enable the listening spot, which will correct that imbalance, or continue anyway. And then you can choose to listen to 4 included reference tracks, or even load your own. And then switch between headphones and speakers. And then fine-tune that if you need to. For me, this profile is already perfect. I really can't tell the difference between listening through headphones or the speakers. Man, it's a really crazy feeling to be wearing headphones, but it sounds like you're hearing audio from your speakers in your room. I mean, it's really insane, dude. So once you're done, click Next. You can provide feedback. Next. Next again. And now we'll save our profile. Click Next. First, we'll choose an image, or you can even use your own image. Next. And then give the profile a name. I'll name it Atom Audio D3V 2 headphones because those are the monitors that I used. Of course, I could always make another profile using other monitors or a different room, in a car, using different headphones, etc., etc. Click Save, and that's it. You're all done. So now you can apply this profile in the system-wide app or the DAW plugin, and the process is exactly the same. Since we're already in the DAW and I already have the SoundID reference plugin on my master track, I'll just click What do you want to do, choose Virtual Monitoring, and load existing Virtual Monitoring Pro profile. Select the profile, and that's it. From here, you can bypass calibration, set a custom target, change the reverb amount. Now 100 is going to be how your room actually sounds, but you can, dry that up if you want. Enable listening spot, save headroom, change the filter. Now there's no real way for me to show you what this sounds like because we'll have different head-related transfer functions, different rooms, different monitors, and probably different headphones. But I will try to give you an example of what this sounds like here. So by using VM Pro, we're able to hear our studio and our monitors while wearing headphones. It gives us the ability to mix in a known virtual room and gives us the sense of space and depth that you're not going to get when you're wearing just headphones. Of course, you can also create more profiles using different speakers, a different room, different headphones, or even a profile of your own car, or even something crazy like a profile inside of a cave. You can really model any space that you want and mix in it using just headphones in your own studio or really anywhere else you happen to be. This is great for those who want to mix late at night but not disturb others, or those who record or mix in different rooms, different places. You can still hear that audio in your room through your speakers using only headphones, no matter where you are. Also, with SoundID reference for headphones, you can hear your headphones flat, or even do a translation check through several included profiles, like cars, other headphones, laptops, smartphones, TVs, and more. So that is the Sonarworks SoundID Reference Virtual Monitoring Pro. Head right over here again, link in the description below. Be sure to use that promo code Benoni20 and save 20% off this incredibly genius invention, man. It is so cool to be able to hear your room, your speakers, in your headphones anytime you want. You're mixing somewhere else. Hey, it doesn't matter. You can still hear your room. The room that you are familiar with, you can mix in that when you're sitting in an airport, right? When you're riding the bus or whatever you're doing, wherever you happen to be, you can mix, master, whatever you're doing, work with your audio through a known room, your own room, anytime, anywhere with this really awesome, again, absolutely genius piece of gear, dude. This is so cool, man. I wish I could show you exact, audio examples, but that of course would be impossible because you'd have to have the same headphones. You'd have to have my same, head related transfer function and everything for it to sound proper. But man, let me tell you, if you get this, you try it out, you are going to be absolutely blown away whenever you take those headphones off and you listen. You're like, wait a minute, am I still wearing headphones? It is so crazy how they got this down. I mean, absolutely perfectly, man. So there it is, man. SoundID Reference from Sonarworks. Full confidence in your sound. Virtual Monitoring Pro. Don't miss this one, guys. Go check it out right now.